Hi, my name is Michael. I run Coleman & Company. We're an embroidery supply company based in Tampa, Florida. And today we're going to talk about how to make a patch. We're not talking about fancy absorbent towels or food processors or neat ways to clean spots from your clothes. It's a lot simpler than that. It's how to make a patch, and more importantly, how to make a small number of patches. Now, most people, when they think about patches, they think that I'm going to make 100 or 200 patches. That's not always the case. There are companies out there that do that for a living, and you could easily farm that job out to them. But when someone comes to you and says, I need 3 patches, I need 11 patches, you don't have to turn that job away. You can do it. If you can digitize, if you are an embroiderer, an embroidery machine, if you own a heat press. Now, the heat press is optional. A hand iron does the job as well, just not as well, not as efficiently. A heat press is a great tool to have in your shop. Now, what we'd like to do is we're going to show you how, with just a simple digitized file into a material that we sell. It's a polyester-based material. So you've got mostly a polyester-based material, polyester embroidery thread, and a heat seal material that is also polyester based. These 3 items combine to make a patch, and more importantly, the edge around the patch stays sealed. We actually show you how to use a hot knife, and it seals the edge so those threads stay together and they do not come apart. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to do this right now. Okay folks, what you're looking at here is how to make a patch. These are finished patches. These are various shapes and sizes. You can go real simple from circles and various shapes that are easy to cut out, or you can get real intricate. It all depends on your own style of cutting and how you want to charge for this type of work. But what you're looking at overall is we show folks how, with a material, like I said earlier, that is polyester based, the beauty of this material, we refer to it as patch material, we keep things very simple, is the interior of the patch looks as if it was embroidered. Okay, so you've got like this big fill pattern in here that looks as if it's been embroidered. You're not wasting your time or money on sewing all this field out. Now what you're going to simply do is once you talk to a client, they determine what color the interior of the patch wants to be. And what you're going to look at here, folks, is we have 12 different colors of material. Very basic materials, not every one in the rainbow, but for the most part, standard colors. Now, the material comes in a 1-yard piece. It's 26 inches by 36 inches wide. Everything that you see here is available at our website at colemanandcompany.com. Now, at this point, we're going to just sort of jump ahead. If you can digitize a file, someone comes into your shop and says, I want an oval patch, I want it to be red letters, a red border, I want a gold interior. You choose the gold color material, you do the digitizing, and when you're ready to, you hoop the material just like so. You're going to copy and paste your image to make full use of the space. Once that's done, you sew the complete object out. You sew the patches out. When you're finished, you take it out of the hoop, and what we're going to do next is we're just going to simply show you that you flip this over bobbin side, and you're going to add the final piece, which is a heat seal material. This is a 7 mil thick piece of polyester material that is a double-sided solid glue, basically. Okay? When you're ready to heat press it, we're going to actually take this over to the heat press and we're going to show you how to do it. So follow me. Where we're at here, folks, is we're next to the heat press. We're going to place the material on the heat press, and you're going to protect your heat press because the material has a little bit of glue on the back, and we're also going to be using a double-sided glue as well, and you want to protect both sides of your heat press. So sandwich the patches in between something protective. You put it here. We're sitting around 330, 340 degrees. And you're just going to put your heat seal on the back, and once again, sandwich it with something protective, and you bring your heat press down, and we're going to let that set up for about 20-25 seconds. All that's simply doing is it's going to seal the patch from behind, it's going to protect the bobbin thread, it's going to make this patch stiffer, flatter, and just more like a patch that people, understand.